How's it going, Trades and Gains family? It's your favorite market analyst and flow analyst from Investor Central Club, Max Pitts or Ben the Bull, depending on where you know me from. Now, I'm making this video tonight because I gave out a call out earlier for Sun Run, and it looks like the Senate decided to pass through some bills. So let's go ahead and break this down. The solar sector just got nuked, and it wasn't from the sun. A new Senate budget bill is slashing clean energy tax credits, and Wall Street is freaking out. Solar names like Run, ENPH, and FSLR are tanking. So is this the end of the solar bull run or a rare buying opportunity? Let's go ahead and break down what happened today because I know we're all very confused. Here's the core of the issue. Senate Republicans released the draft of Trump's One Big Beautiful Bill, and it pulls the rug out from under solar and wind. Right now, solar tax credits are set to phase out starting 2032, thanks to Biden's Inflation Reduction Act. But under this new bill, that phase out starts in 2026 and ends completely by 2028. That's 4 years, a whole presidential term earlier than expected. Meanwhile, hydropower, nuclear, and geothermal, aka Trump's favorites, get full support until 2033 and a soft landing until 2036. And yes, it's 100% political here, folks. This bill isn't about the environment, it's about energy dominance at the end of the day, and shifting incentives towards consistent power sources, not intermittent ones like solar or the way he's viewing it. Now, markets didn't want to digest this. We saw a run down 20% after hours. We saw ENPH down 15% after hours, and FSLR down 9%. Even SEDG got slammed. These are brutal moves, and here's why. Solar companies depend on those tax credits. They make solar viable for homeowners and lower the cost of utility scale builds. Yank out those cuts early, you blow a hole in their forward cash flow and demand outlook for their sales. Not all solar names are equal, however. Run and ENPH are deep in the residential space. They thrive when interest rates are low and tax credits help families. This helps them justify the upfront cost of rooftop panels in the first place. But rates are still high, and now credits are vanishing. That's like getting kicked in the balls and punched in the face at the same time. On the flip side, FSLR is utility scale, less dependent on residential installs, more focused on big commercial and government projects. It also manufactures in the US, giving it a bit of insulation from China-related restrictions in the bill. Still, no one escaped for this completely unscathed. If project financing dries up, or if demand falls, margins will absolutely get squeezed here. Now, one important thing, the Senate version is softer than the House version. Projects now qualify based on when they start construction instead of when they've completed. This gives developers more runway. Credit transfers, they're basically selling your tax credit. They're still allowed. That's critical for financing. And restrictions on Chinese materials were eased a bit, but they're still there. Except supply chain pain for many projects. So be on the lookout for that and be very understanding of that. So yes, it's better than the House version, but again, it's still a major gut punch that you need to absorb. Now let's look at the charts. Run is flirting with $9 support. If that breaks, it's lights out. We could see $6. It's even if we're looking at this right, it tanked. So let's see what happens in pre-market tomorrow. FSLR is testing at 175, and ENPH is already beneath its 200-day moving average. Bearish momentum is accelerating at this point. The bottom line, don't catch a falling knife, but if you're nimble, oversold bounces could be juicy trades here. Now, this bill isn't law yet. Senate moderates like Lisa Murkowski are fighting for changes. And with a July 4th vote deadline, there's time for last minute edits. Keep your eyes on the following: any tweaks to phase out dates, pushback from utilities and lobbyists, and whether moderate GOP senators peel off from this. The more noise they make, the more likely solar will get some relief here. If you're trading, this is a high risk swing. Wait for capitulation, then ride the bounce. Watch volume for signs of bottoming out, like we're seeing with Run. Long-term thesis, FSLR still looks like a potential winner if you believe in domestic utility solar plus manufacturing. Avoid until clarity as well. If you're unsure, stay in cash. I mean, Warren Buffett's sitting on the most cash he has been since the 2008 financial crisis. So there's no shame in waiting for the dust to settle and getting into the move correctly. So does this kill the solar trade for now? Or is it just a speed bump on the road to energy transition? Drop your take in the comments. Are you buying Run, FSLR, ENPH, or staying far away? Smash that like button if you learned something today. And don't forget to subscribe. We cover every policy, pivot, and panic the market throws at us. This is trades and gains, baby. Who do you think I am? Anyways, I'll see you in the next one. I hope you're all having a great night. And thanks for tuning in to the late night video.